What's happening? It's your man Big Tig doing big things. Y'all know what it is. ATL Hawks official DJ and Rap City forever. You're checking out the 3-Point Conversion Radio. You dig?
That's the role of the bench unit, is to bring in energy and to really get the pace moving. So that's one of the things that Melo is great at, advancing the ball. So, I thought that we played well, those three. Those three of us kind of played well. So obviously I started tonight, but I don't know if we'll kind of get back to that lineup at some point. So those guys have been good for us.
Richard.
Cody, Richard Walker, CarolinaSportsHub.com. What was it like being back in the starting lineup? And obviously you didn't get the results you wanted, but kind of your reaction to being back out there with the starting group.
Yeah, I felt really good. I've, one of the advantages of having a kind of an upper body injury I have in my hand was that I could run. One of the things I could do even a week out of surgery was run and on the bike, everything else. So I was conditioning a couple times a day. So I was ready to play, my normal minutes, right from the jump. So tonight was kind of the first night I was back to whatever, 29 or 30 minutes. So it felt good. And then just battling against Sabonis is always fun, playing against one of the better big men in the league. Try to make it tough on him, and he still had an impressive night, triple-double. So he's a handful, but I just try to make it tough on him. But yeah, it felt good to be back in the lineup, and like you said, not quite the result we wanted, but something to build off of.
Let's go to Danny Thompson, then Rod Boone.
Cody, Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. Kind of expound the last answer you had about Sabonis. How difficult of a guard is he? A guy who can play in the post, but also play on the perimeter with such good passing skills, ball handling skills.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been really good around the rim. He creates a lot of contact, and then his little left-handed hook. He can't really get to it or block it. But what he's added to his game is kind of being able to stretch the floor and be able to play make a little bit. So you see a lot of his offense, a lot of their offense is, give it to him at the top of the key, and he runs into dribble handoffs or backdoor cuts. So obviously he's a good screener. He's a good passer. He can really do it all. So it's fun to see kind of his development over the past few years, and to the point where he is today, we're one of the tougher big guys in the league to guard.
Hey, Cody, you mentioned you start tonight, obviously, for the first time after a couple of games, come off the bench, and just wondering, rotation-wise for you guys, obviously you have LaMelo there and Gordon. Is it taking a little bit longer, do you think, to kind of figure out, like, who plays well with each other, combinations out there on the floor for you guys to kind of figure out who should play out there on the floor, things of that nature?
That's exactly it. And I think we talked a lot about it last year, but it's tough to play well consistently in this league. And especially for young guys, it's just so many games. And so I think you've seen kind of that from different guys of play well one night, not so well the next night. So that's a portion of it too, still being kind of a younger team. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out, obviously I've been out, I've been injured. So I'm kind of just getting back into things. So hopefully our coaching staff can figure out kind of the right combinations out there.
Let's go ahead, Nathan Addison, and then Scott Fowler.
Nathan Addison, BSO.com. Cody, talk a little bit about the mindset of this team, in terms of just the direction where you guys would like to head into.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we will have the Pacers in a couple of days, and another opportunity to get a win here at home. We have something like 12 or 14 at home, so obviously you don't get that same home court advantage as if the fans were here, but that's we sleep in our own beds. So we really need to kind of make up some ground here, with this long home stretch. But tough opponents coming up, so we'll see what we do from there.
Cody, from what you've observed, how much differently are teams playing Gordon Hayward now than they did at the beginning of the season? Is it much different? Are they obviously treating him like the number one option and shading that way?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I can help with a little bit of that with, we're just kind of, we've only played I kind of counted as 2 games together, this game and the first Cleveland game. We didn't get a ton of minutes together the other games. So we're still kind of developing a little bit of a chemistry. But hopefully I can kind of free him up with some of my screens and, not only when he's handling the ball, but even screens away from the ball. So, but like you said, we're, teams know that, he can have big nights if you don't respect him. So I'm sure that he's one of, if not the top guy on their scouting report. So, we'll have to get creative as his teammate and his coaching staff of getting him in different actions and getting him, getting them the ball in different areas.
Thanks.
Anything else for Cody, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.